Hi guys, I'm just making this video really quickly because I was supposed to do it ages ago and obviously Christmas happened, everything happened, and then I just didn't get time to do it. So this is my final update on my laser surgery and my eyes. So the last thing I said to you guys was that my vision in this eye was a little bit better than the vision in this eye. Remember I said that things were generally kind of a little bit hazy, nothing was really clear or anything, and it was really bothering me. About 4 or 5 days after I made that video, all the haziness kind of just disappeared. My vision has been really good ever since. So I now have 20/20 vision, or better than 20/20 vision in this eye, and I'm on the 20/20 vision line with this eye, but it's still not sharp. So I had my checkup done about a week ago and everything was absolutely fine. The corneas were healed. So she obviously rechecked my prescription this time, and she said I just had a little bit of astigmatism left over. So I'm 0 in both eyes now, but my astigmatism before was a minus 0.75 and is now like a minus 0.25, and my astigmatism in this eye was a minus 150 and is now a 1. But because I was like a minus 6 in both eyes, and now I'm 0 in both eyes, and the astigmatism's just gone down a little bit. So I still got astigmatism left over, which is why this one doesn't see quite as sharply as this one. But all that kind of general haziness that I was getting, where everything was just a little bit glary, all of that has completely gone and things are like really sharp now. And I went back for my appointment and I said to her, like, at the time things were still hazy and I still couldn't see the chart as clearly as I wanted to, and it really like annoyed me because I just couldn't see it clearly. And I went for my appointment and I said to her, look, it's really starting to bother me. And she did the prescription and she said, we can correct it, you can re-laser your eyes if you want to, we're offering this to you for free as part of your like initial treatment. If you've got the astigmatism left over in this eye and you want us to laser it, we're happy to do that, but we'll have a look at it after a couple of months time and see what your checkups like. So I think I have to go back in about 4 weeks time. I've got to go back in and have my like final sort of 3-month checkup. Since then I was really keen, like before when I went to see her I was really keen on considering getting it re-lasered, until like the 4 days after that when everything suddenly became really clear and I was like, oh my god, I can see. And when I went to my course in Manchester a month and a half ago now, like I said, I couldn't see the lecture board, I couldn't see what they were writing on the board. I went back about 2 weeks ago and I could see the board absolutely fine, and I was like, this is so clear, like I'm so happy. So I'm really happy with my treatment. I'm still getting these little halos around the street lights, but I'm not getting them as much around the actual headlights. So when a headlight comes towards me it's not that bad, but I can see it around the street lights, but it's a lot less glary than it was. So it's not something I think about now when I'm driving. Whereas, like I said before, I just generally felt that everything was hazy. It was much clearer than it was before, but I generally still felt like everything was hazy. And I think it was because I was getting a lot of glare. Anything that I was looking at, whether it was like letters and stuff, everything had a fuzzy edge, which I'm not getting anymore. So I'm now really happy with my laser treatment. And when I asked her, like I said to her, like my friends have really sharp vision and they can all see absolutely fine, I realised none of them had astigmatism and none of them were as high prescriptions as me. So they were both like minus 250 and minus 3s, and then I was a minus 6 with astigmatism. So yes, I'm really grateful that I don't need to wear glasses, but it's not as accurate as I thought it was going to be. So like I said, when she offered to re-laser it, I kind of said to her, well, it's not really worth it, because if it does get improved and if I do get the clarity back, which I have done, I'm not interested in getting my eyes re-lasered because I don't need glasses. Like, I don't need to wear glasses. I got one of my colleagues to do like a new prescription so I could just see what my prescription is now, and when he put the prescription in front of me, everything was just a lot sharper. So I might consider having the glasses there as like a, when my eyes feel really red and sore at work and I just look like shit, then I might just get the glasses and wear them as almost like a fashion type thing. But I definitely don't feel like I need glasses for anything at the moment. So I've been to the cinema since then, I've been watching TV since then, I've been watching football with the small little scores in the corner. I haven't had any situation where I haven't been able to see something after things started getting sharper again. So my prescription is basically the same as what she found when she checked my prescription, but things were just not absolutely sharp and it was bothering me. All of that is gone now. So the only thing I would say that I'm now aware of, apart from my vision being really clear and me being really happy with it, the only thing I can say really to anyone with a slightly higher prescription, so I'm thinking like more than -5 with astigmatism, if you have a fairly significant prescription like that, don't expect it to be clear straight away, because mine has taken a month until I'm happy with it. It's taken a whole month for me to be happy with my vision. I'm still getting the glare, which, like I said, around the street lights, but it really, I promise you, like, it really doesn't bother me at all. Like, I'm so not aware of it unless I think about it. Whereas before, I got into the car and I just felt uncomfortable. But also, I'm getting this dryness now, which I never used to have before, unless I wore my contact lenses for too long. But if I'm at work and I'm testing all day and I've got the heating on or I've got the air conditioning on in my room, I can really feel it by the end of the day. Like, my eyes feel really dry and they get a little bit more red than they did before. But to be honest, it doesn't bother me because I can just use eye drops if it causes a problem. And that is the reason that made me not want to get my eyes relasered, because I'm already getting like a little bit of dryness at the moment. I kept thinking about the fact that, number one, surgery again on your eyes is probably not that great. And number two, I don't want my dryness to get any worse, because that is one reason I stopped wearing contact lenses, just because the dryness was causing me an issue. Today I wasn't aware of it, but by the end of the day, on the drive home, I could definitely feel like my eyes were a little bit dry again. So I'm definitely aware of more dryness. I'm definitely getting a small amount of buzz around the street lights. Get up in the morning, things are clear straight away. Whereas before, some mornings I'd get up and it would be really clear, and then other mornings I'd get up and it would be crap. And I'd be thinking, why is my vision changing day to day? I'm now consistently getting up and seeing clearly every morning. So I figured my eyes are pretty stable now and they're probably not going to change much. So the week checkup and then the 3-week checkup, the prescription was basically the same. The vision had got slightly better but not much better, and that was more what was concerning me, because my vision was still hazy and my prescription was the same, but she couldn't get rid of the haziness like when she did my prescription. The haziness side of it is totally gone. Like, things are really sharp now and I can see things really sharply without my glasses on. With both eyes together, I can see absolutely fine. Like I said, left eye slightly worse than right, but that can be fixed potentially with a pair of glasses or relasering. But I didn't think it was worth getting a surgical procedure done on my eyes because I don't need glasses. So I'm really happy. And like I said, I'm going to have glasses again when I'm older, but that's fine because I'm never going to be as reliant as I have been on glasses for the rest of my life. So I'm really happy. If you have any more questions, I'll probably try and answer them individually, because I'm not going to make another eye related video unless I think of something totally different to talk about. Just as a final thought, if your prescription is fairly high, don't expect things to be perfect straight away. A month down the line or a month and a half after having my surgery done, I'm now really ecstatic with my vision. I'm really happy with my eyes. The dryness thing is something I can get by, but to be honest, it's something they told me about. They were really honest about it, and they said, look, you probably will get dryness afterwards, because most of the time people do. But that's the one thing that's putting me off getting it relasered, because I just don't want to risk the dryness getting worse than it is. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.